So, hi, good morning, everybody. My name is Ravi Philips. I am head of international marketing at the University of the Fraser Valley. We are a public university located about 45 minutes from Vancouver in western part of Canada. And I've been with this university for the past 16 years. And my role is basically marketing and recruiting in South Asia, Eastern Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. So those are the markets I cover. So just so you know, even though we have signed a transfer agreement for BSc IT program from Vidyalankar to UFE, this is not available to everybody. This is only available to right now with a few choice university colleges in Mumbai, and Vidyalankar is one. So we have an agreement with you which eases the transfer, because now we have a partnership with Vidyalankar. Vidyalankar is one of our choice partners. It's in our system. So when a student was completed 2 years at Vidyalankar, we have made the process very simplified. When a student has completed 2 years at BSc IT program at Vidyalankar, they have to fill up our application form. And application is, we have an online portal, and Vidyalankar has access to it. You apply to that portal, you submit your high school transcript, you need to submit your grade 12 mark sheet, and you need to complete the application, and you need to submit your IELTS score. And Vidyalankar will send us directly your 2-year transcript or your mark sheet of BSc IT program to us directly. Once we get that, we take it, we put your marks into our system. Because it's already a signed agreement with Vidyalankar, the system automatically converts your marks into GPA. And when we see that the student has met all the requirement, has got the English language score, we issue the offer letter. So once the offer letter is issued to the student has 1 month to pay the first semester fees or first year fee, because from India, if you're applying through SDS category, you have to pay 1 year fees in advance. You pay the 1 year fees in advance, we will issue the letter of acceptance, LOA. Once you get the LOA, the student has to apply for the visa, and they come and start the program in the third year. It's a very simplified process, and the benefits of studying with Vidyalankar is because Vidyalankar, we have a long relations with them. They have seen our university. They even looked at the accommodation and how everything. They looked at the classroom. So students in Vidyalankar can be rest assured that they are in safe hands. And there are so many success stories. So many students have already transferred. So it's really a great platform for students, those who are looking for a foreign degree. I always call it getting a foreign Canadian degree at 50% cost, because when you're at Vidyalankar, you pay lesser amount of tuition fee, and when you come to us, then you pay the Canadian fees. But you have the comforts of staying home with your parents and completing your 2 years at Vidyalankar and then transferring to us. And you complete the 2 years with us, you do your co-op, and after you complete, you get our degree, and then you get the 3-year work permit. And during this 3 years, you work, and then you're eligible to apply for your permanent residence. So Canada is a great country, a growing country. Canada needs people. Canada needs young, educated, qualified people. So this is a great place to start. So University of Fraser Valley is located in Abbotsford, Fraser Valley. Abbotsford is a beautiful, beautiful city, which is about 40 minutes from Vancouver downtown. So we are in the west coast of Canada, and it's just 40 minutes from Vancouver city. It's a beautiful city. And why I will say beautiful, because it's surrounded by mountains on one side. There are a lot of beautiful lakes. So nature-wise, beautiful nature. In fact, the average temperature is about 17 degrees. If you look at the yearly average temperature, about 17 degrees. Currently in the daytime, I know I was just asking what's the weather like in India. I have family in India, so I always look at the weather. I think in Delhi it's about 46. So right now we have about 13 degrees during daytime, 13 to 14 degrees during daytime, and at nighttime it's about 6 or 7 degrees. So beautiful weather. One of the unique features is a couple of unique things. Abbotsford City is just 5 minutes from Washington State, US. Yes, we are 5 minutes from Washington State, US. In fact, from my window, you can see United States. The first city from US that touches us is Bellingham, and Seattle is just 2 hours drive, and US border is 5 minutes away. So a lot of students, when they transfer from India and they come and study. They all apply for US visas. They all get 10-year visas, and then on weekends they go to United States, to Seattle, or wherever they want to go for weekends and all. The other very interesting thing about Abbotsford City is about 30% of Abbotsford population is South Asian. Yes, South Asian. Mostly people from India who immigrated to Canada way back in 1900. So we have a very, very strong and a vibrant Indian community. We have temples here, we have gurdwaras, we have countless Indian restaurants, we have Indian stores. Like I remember, I left India 30 years ago, and I remember when I used to leave India, when I used to go home to India to my parents used to always pack all the masalas and all the spices for me to take to Canada. No, not anymore. Here you have everything. I mean, you even have Limca and Thumbs Up here available. So basically what I'm trying to say is you feel at home. Our community is very strong, very vibrant, very successful. In fact, there's a joke here, like any nice big car or a big house, it has to be an Indian living in that. So Indian community has done very, very well, and really am proud to be an Indo-Canadian. We celebrate, like in our university campus, we have four campuses. Our Abbotsford is the main campus in Abbotsford City. That's where you will be doing your CIS program, Bachelor of Computer Information System. We also have two campuses in Chilliwack, which is 20 minutes away east of Abbotsford. We have a science center there, and we have a trades and technology center there. And then we have a campus in Mission, where we do a graphic design program. So in Abbotsford campus, it's a big campus, beautifully, very green. And there is our residence, a student residence is also there on the campus. So those students who are looking at staying on campus, as you call it in India, you call it hostel, we call it residence. You can stay on residence, and it's in the campus, very, very safe. Generally, Abbotsford is a very safe city, and the police is very good. Crime is quite low, and very comfortable. Like I've been living here for the last 16 years. Love this place, just love it. It's got a very nice homely feeling, and most important, like I can go to an Indian restaurant a few minutes away, or cater food, you can order food online. There's so many options available. And we have on the campus, we have 2 gymnasiums. We have a lot of clubs, in the sense, like, we have chess club, acting club, Bhangra club, Bollywood club, so many different kinds of opportunities for students for extracurricular activities. And when you walk through the campus, even though 90% of the students are Canadian students, and 10% of our, so we have about 15,000 students. Out of 15,000, about 1,500 to 1,700 are international students from over 60 countries, and the remaining 90% are Canadian citizens. But when you walk through the campus, you will see a lot of Indian students there, but these are second or third generation Indians, like their grandparents came to Canada in 1900s, and they're all born and brought up here. So very safe, beautiful campus. And we are a learning-based university. We are a teaching university. So our focus is to make sure you are successful. And in fact, the class sizes, you must have heard in North America, class sizes are very big. It's true. A lot of big universities like UBC or University of Victoria, great universities, class sizes are very big, 300 students, 400 students in a class. Comparatively, our university, our class is not more than average 30 students. So we make sure the class sizes are small so that the contact between the professor and the student is good, and they are able to learn better, and we focus on learning. We want you to be successful. It's not just you come here. That's why our success rate is very high. The students graduate at an excellent rate, and they all are placed and get great jobs and get on with their lives. So beautiful city, Abbotsford. I live in Abbotsford, and quite affordable too. I know a lot of people talk about Toronto and Vancouver. Yes, great cities, but cost of living in these cities are very high. Like the amount of money you spend to rent an apartment in Abbotsford or rent a room in Abbotsford probably is, you'll pay twice the price if you lived in Vancouver or Toronto. So great place to live, safe and beautiful weather.